Hey guys, it's Mike, and I want to talk about the topic of fear for just a couple minutes, and more specifically, our response to fear. And I think as human beings, we typically have four unique responses to situations where we feel fearful or afraid. A couple of these you may have heard of, but I want to add a couple new ones that maybe you haven't heard of. Number one is just when we're afraid, we want to fight. Right? We want to attack. When we feel threatened, we want to go after somebody. We want to hurt somebody. We want to fight against the situation. And that's a very natural, primal response to fear. The second response is, and you probably have heard this word before, flight. And this is when we're afraid, we flee, we run away. And that happens a lot too. And so many of this concept of fight and flight are things that you already know about fear. But these other two you may not be so in tune with and aware of, but this is certainly how we often respond to fear. And the third one is simply that we freeze. And this is where we're so afraid, or we're fearful of rejection, or fearful of some situation that we just do nothing. We just freeze, we stop. And that happens a lot, doesn't it? Like we got honest ourselves, like I do that a lot, I'll just do nothing, and that helps me not be afraid. Okay, and then finally, the last one, and I think this is one that happens a lot in my own life, is the word appease. So when I'm afraid, I don't fight, I don't flight, I don't freeze, I appease. And what does appease mean? It basically means that when I'm afraid of rejection, or afraid that I won't be loved, or afraid that it won't work out, I just try to make everything and everybody around me really happy. And I just appease them. And I sort of hide my own truth. I don't really say what I think. I'm sort of holding back because I want to make it safe, and I want to make it everybody and everything okay. So the four responses to fear, and I don't know which one you struggle with the most, but whatever it is, it's important for you to be aware of that, identify it, and begin to work on it. So are you a fighter? Are you a flighter? You run away? Do you freeze and just do nothing? Or do you appease and try to make everything and everyone around you happy?